Hi, good day to you, Taurus. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. This is Meenakshi here. Today is the 30th of May. So if you come across this reading anytime from the 30th of May, then you will most probably mean to see this reading. But Taurus, as per normal, never force a reading to fit. Always just take what resonates with you. And if this reading is not resonating with you, please look at your sun, your moon, your Venus, and your rising signs. For those of you that are cross-reading, thank you very much for that. I do appreciate that. And those of you that are following and liking my videos as well, I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. So, Taurus, we are seeing that you are needing to face your fears and certain issues. It's almost as though you are going through a situation that is a very cyclic situation. You are revisiting the same situation over and over because you are most probably not learning your lessons in your situation. We see that your person is actually looking towards the future, wanting to make some plans and thinking about where it is that they're going to, maybe even receiving messages and, just wanting things to be like a little different. It's important that you realize that you do need to overcome your fears when it comes to certain things. We see that you are being very generous. You're wanting to be very generous with your person. You're wanting to spoil them. There's a social situation coming up, maybe a party or marriage or birth of a child. Is some kind of a social thing which is making you want to be very generous towards your person. We see that your person is also working very hard and is also flowing in a state of love, but they're also going through their own trauma. There could have been some kind of a love situation here that has unfolded where they may have felt quite hurt in the past. They're coming to terms with that. They're also coming to terms with maybe the part that they played in the situation. Because we see that there is a psychological understanding that is happening in this relationship. There is this awareness that change has to happen, that you have to move on. You yourself is becoming more aware of these changes. You are trying to balance your situations, and it's important that you realize that you just focus on maybe one or two things right now, because it is a case where your ship is coming in, but in order for you to have this kind of balance, that you can also create this balance in your relationship. But some of you could be dealing with somebody who's at a distance from yourself. Some of you could also be looking at maybe moving forward, maybe taking a trip, maybe spoiling your person with something special. You've been working very hard, and it's like you are in this love phase where you are wanting to commit to this relationship. You are wanting to bring in some pleasure, some joy, deeper commitment, a lot of lessons that you have learned in the past, and we see you wanting to make different choices now. It's as though you on this repeat cycle and you're realizing that there are changes that needs to be made. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo person, or you could be having Leo in your chart as well. So interesting. Okay. We're also seeing Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy coming through here as well. So there's this energy. We're also seeing Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Once again, you see you being very generous. Could be with your money, your time. Your person is feeling a little bit stuck in their heads with what is going on here. They could be a bit confused about things. They could be feeling trapped about things. But you are going through this very amazing phase where there's this prosperity, this generosity, this moving forward. Some of you could be taking a trip. Some of you could be wanting to buy a car. Some of you could be, just wanting to expand the situation and traveling further. And it's almost as though you're wanting the second opportunity for yourself. But your person is still seems to be going through some kind of struggles when it comes to you and the situation. It's like they seem to be trapped in this very happy family situation. So this could be a domestic partnership that is already at play, where your person is going through some misgivings or some difficulties about things. There has been some arguments as well. And even though they may have been justified in whatever they had to say, they had to also realize that they had to bring balance, because there is this change that is coming towards them. And they need to also realize that they need to be more calmer than what they would normally be. They may be a little bit more grounded than yourself right now, because you are in this happy bubble of, there's this bliss that is unfolding for yourself. You've got this beautiful creativity that's coming through here. You are knowing that you in this place to make the changes that you've been wanting to make. Maybe your person has been telling you for a long while that they've been wanting certain things. They had these expectations from you, and now you're finding yourself in this place where you are able to do that. But you see that as you are looking at the past, some of you could be having some regrets about things, But you do need to realize that you are in a situation that offers you a new love commitment. So you need to move with that, that this is a new love commitment. This is a new way of looking at love. And it's like you are in a place where you want this rebirth, this second opportunity, this you know, this chance to make things right in many instances. Okay, so let's see what more does the cards have to say for you, Taurus. This is very interesting and very promising as well when we talk about new beginnings. But you do need to realize that there has to be teamwork, Taurus. You cannot really be wanting to do things on your own. You're needing to realize that you've got to collaborate and cooperate with your person. Your person is also going through their own personal tower moment, their tower situations, maybe things close to home. They're realizing for themselves, they're having their own learning, their own awakening. You are looking at the roots that you are planting, the ideas, the manifestations, the planning, the growth. You're thinking about the future. Your person is most probably also having an awakening with regards to how they're feeling about you, that this is the beginning of something new, that they're still very much in love with you, and there is this love in this relationship, but there's also this need to bring in this balance. There's this happy family dynamic that is here, and you guys can move forward with this happy family dynamic. It's very important that you pull in and rein in any addictive behaviors, addictive ways, and realize that there's this passion, this drumbeat of new hope and in new fire, new passion, and you can rise above whatever difficulties that you are facing and move towards the future. But it always comes down to it being your decision, your choice for yourself, Taurus. So Taurus energies that are here: Virgo energies, Sagittarius energies, Gemini energy. So you need to think very mindfully about what is it that you're doing, where is it that you're going, and how is it that this is going to unfold for you. I wish you all the best, Taurus. Until next time, please take care and goodbye.